Hi everybody, Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Happy Friday, everybody. I know many of you that have the traditional work week are very happy to hear or know that it is Friday. Yes, I don't know about you all, but I had a very long week myself. So it is the afternoon, my kind of afternoon cup of coffee time, my little bit of me time that I try to take when I can before Gabe's school bus. And I have Oscar here that is due for a feeding. There he is. So I am gonna feed Oscar a bottle using his drink and wet system. So to those of you new, hello and welcome. Oscar here is my full-bodied silicone baby boy. He is the Dwayne number 2 by Claire Taylor. So you're going to see him get fed using his drink and wet, and I'm going to chat with you all. So I have his bottle here and ready, and I haven't used his drink and wet. I only use it when, or I have thus far only used it for, the few videos that I made for you all. So I think that was what, twice, 3 times maybe, I don't know, something like that. So not often that I get the chance, but when I do, it's nice to share the experience with you all because it's fun. Yes, are you playing with that? Are you playing with that? You should be hungry. You should be hungry, little buddy. Let's get this down here. Make sure we get all right. So I have an outfit to change Oscar into. It's one that came along in his box opening. You can see a little piece of it up there in the corner. It's a long sleeve, but it's just nice and comfortable, just kind of a lounging outfit. It's a Hannah Anderson. I love the colors. It's kind of dim and rainy-ish today. It's not very warm, so it's pretty much the exact weight of an outfit that I would put on a baby today. So that's what I am gonna go for little Oscar. So there we go. Yeah, now you're getting into your groove. Yeah. So this is just absolutely so relaxing to me. I really enjoy coming on and chatting with you all. So I didn't come on with a topic, which I often don't. So I am just going to kind of chat with you all. I have a topic, but it's going to be too long for this video, and I just wanted to chill with you all. Just wanted you all to see Oscar. So you know what I think I'll talk about, because I've been showing quite a bit of my reborns on my channel, and taking kind of pictures of them and stuff like that. So I thought maybe let me chat with you all about Oscar, seeming he is here. And to those of you that have been with my channel, you know that he's pretty recent. What have I'm not even sure. Have I had him less than 2 months, I believe. And this was on the whole trade with Tatum, who is now Tess, if you all remember that. Really for me, it's still recent. Oscar is still new, and having a Claire Taylor silicone is still basically new to me. I mean, I had, Gabriel here before the holidays, that was that Thanksgiving time, but I had all the spine surgery, going on at that time. So, I didn't really have a ton of time with, to explore him and do things and stuff. So this is all really still a new adventure to me, and a fun one. So I know that some collectors that once they go from the reborns and get into the silicones and get into the high-end silicones, they wind up losing interest in the reborns and selling their collection and going with the silicones, getting more silicones. And I have kind of always said, but a lot of the things that we kind of talk about when we say as collectors here in the hobby, we're ever changing and growing. So of course our minds can change, our opinions can change, of course, But I have kind of always said that one special silicone, the right one, that's good for me. That's good for the numbers for me. And that I really do, love and enjoy my reborn dolls. And, to have that one special silicone kind of as the center of my, attention that I can kind of focus in on, because I had talked about, kind of being spread thin with a little bit larger of a reborn collection, and who to get clothes for, who to feature in videos, that sort of thing, which I still kind of feel that way, but I feel much more, I guess you could say, under control at this point. It's gotten better. But my feelings on the silicone has not changed. Oscar's been here thinking about 2 months now, a month and a half, 2 months now, if that. And I am so in love with this baby. Absolutely. He is magical to me every single day. I look at him, hold him, pick him up, and I am just I am so grateful that I have him. He's like a real baby laying there. I have a smile from ear to ear when, that sort of thing, when I hold him and interact with him each day and take photos of him. So I couldn't possibly ask for more for me in a silicone and for my taste and what I love. I am so, so happy with this baby boy. I just, yeah, and he's still like I said, quite new to me in a way. Let's give you a burp, buddy. So, just, even though I have explored him and I know, his features and things at this point, it just still is mind-boggling every day. When I pick him up and look at him, the movement, the skin wrinkling, the movement on his own, like if I put his arms in a certain position and then they slowly move to another, like that's still so exciting. I don't think that will ever get old. It's just, it's just super cool. And who would have ever thought that in a doll that that sort of realism would be accomplished. I don't know. So it's just still all magical to me. He's still just magical to me, and seeing all of your babies, friends' babies, the silicones, I very much understand, like the more the groups that Claire Teller group, high-end silicone group. I don't belong to, no, I know I am. I belong to one on Facebook, but see, I don't use my Facebook to post or interact at all. I use it for the messenger, and I just happen to, I'm connected with a few ladies there that, because that's what they use. They use Facebook. So it's not really, I just want to put a little more gel on this because I felt it getting dry. So what was I saying? I I definitely have a better I guess understanding of you know um that the ladies wanting to share that joy with one another, especially the Claire Taylor babies, because they are very different, and until you actually see one in person, you it's you don't realize as much until you see it as in person, how different, the features of her dolls really are, or the silicone, I guess, really is, and her sculpts and stuff. So if you are a lover of her art and her sculpts and you have a baby, like it's um there's something special in sharing that with other people who understand, who have, who can say been there, just like anything else in life. When you connect with people, and you bond over things in common, and over things that you can truly understand because you've been through the same, you have the same, etc., etc. So, excuse me. I definitely find that even though I'm not really with the group, or active in the group, so to speak, I should say, my individual, I guess, relationships, it's just something fun, even if you just share a picture of, this is how you dress the baby that day. There's just something extra special and magical that you want to see. It's exciting to see. I don't know. Does that make sense to you all? Do you all feel the same? Do you bond over, like if you're an artist, do you find that you bond well with other artists because you're like, oh yeah, I broke how many needles on that head, I truly understand, my hands are hurt, like, and that person is not just, they understand because they've heard of it, but they understand because they actually have it or have done it. So I was just curious, as in bonding with people here, not the babies. And I know that this subject has been discussed. I just, I think we talked, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where we are. I'm just chatting, ladies. Yeah, just curious for all of you, how you bond. And then also, if you don't have, because I very much enjoyed always watching the silicone videos of things that, and I noticed like this, like I love to just sit and feed him and talk. I've always done it with the reborns, with just the sealed bottle, and it's just something relaxing in a way that just feeding a baby and chatting with you all. So I noticed that those were videos that I would look for before I had a silicone on other channels. And I would like to watch their silicone babies getting fed like this, and the mommies chatting. And then, again, when I got to the point where I owned one, I realized, well, that's something I love to do as well. So do you love to watch things that you yourself find relaxing and enjoy doing? That's another question. I always give you all a little tidbits of questions to throw in there. It's fun. It helps us get to know each other, because remember that, when, especially if you're not a channel creator, it's it helps us channel creators get to know you all when we like ask questions and you answer them and stuff. There's a reason. It's, you're getting to know your viewers a little bit better. Because sometimes I feel like you all know us so well, but we don't necessarily know all of you. And of course, sometimes it's hard, as a channel grows, you get a lot of people, it becomes even harder, but it's something that I make a point of, trying very hard, because you all sitting here listening right now, taking the time out of your day to enjoy being with me is, I think that that's really neat, and I appreciate that, and I love and appreciate you all. So of course it makes me want to, get to know you all. And I definitely, we were on, I think we like here on my channel and the community in general, we're on like a really nice track, and everyone was like really connected, and so on and so forth. And then of course, there's always bumps in the road and things with any place and any community. But I was talking to a friend, geez, this was like I think last week, but something that was mentioned was that in spite of recent happenings, many of you know that just stuff, of course I'm not going to get into it, but what I'm saying is, in spite of that, like the live that I did, was that earlier in this week? Oh my gosh, because it's Friday, so it might have been early this week, not last week. It doesn't really matter, but after I did that afternoon live, I said to myself and, my friend, there was a lot of ladies that were in that live that at one point or another had beef with one another, I guess you could say, or, at one, had a little, spat, disagreement, whatever. But yet everyone was there together. And I thought to myself and said to my friend, and she said, this, if you look at it in that way, this community has never been more united, because, and I'll just say this without, I think that the reason behind, oh, you hear the rain? Can you all hear that? Oh, it's so relaxing up here. So I think that the reason for this is that there truly is, and I had done a video on this, I think that there truly is, for most good people and ladies here in the community here for friendship and doll collecting, there truly is a moral and ethical line and boundaries that most reasonable people won't cross, and feel that when it's crossed, it's wrong, and very upsetting and disturbing. So with that, I'm saying that that's why, even ladies that had prior, run-ins or whatever, it still wasn't anything like what, had happened lately and things like that. And is a reason that, everyone's able to put their differences aside and, speak on the topic together, be in a live together, comment together, that sort of thing. Does that make sense to you all? Because it makes perfect sense to me. It actually makes perfect sense to me. And I think it's wonderful. I think that the fact that, he didn't really take much. He's a little wet, but we didn't really take much today. He was plugging away at that, but that's okay. I guess he was not so hungry this afternoon. Right. Maybe we need more burps. So, yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. And it's nice to know that most ladies here are able to say time out, call the time out and say, whatever our differences are, this is, something that's, just, kind of affects us all or is important to us all type of thing. I think that's wonderful, ladies. I really do. It just shows that we are able to reach and to get to a point that we are all can support one another, and that serious, matters matter, you know, and that, most of us here do not want to see even someone that we uh, have disagreed with to be, hurt in some sort of, real life significant way, that sort of thing. Anyhow, oh, just look at him looking up at me. Oh, my heart. He's just so precious. Look at you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, let me all know what you think of that. I guess this video kind of took a little turn. And I also, for those of you still here, before I wrap it up, let me get him up on my... I'm going to change him after the video because I don't think there's really time. Maybe his diaper, but... Okay. Sorry, you can't see all of him, but get the little feetsies there. I just want to give him a burp up here like this. Oh, our beautiful June, that is June B on Instagram, and Reborn Baby Hope and Joy. I think she recently changed her channel name. June Loves Baby. I gotta look at that. I'll look that up. But many of you know June and know that she is terminally ill. And oh, this is tough. She has reached the last stage in her illness, and we just got the word yesterday. She's going home probably as we speak, probably today, onto hospice. So this is a tough one on many of us that are close. So I'm asking you all for prayers for June. She is keeping things positive. I spoke to her last night, and she was, of course, a little weepy, but then we also talked about, memories and, her anniversary and videos with her son, and we got to laugh a little bit. And, I'm just taking each day as a gift, and we got some time to talk and laugh, and she got to share some stories with me. And, yeah, so, it's just it's difficult, and when someone is terminally ill, and you watch them kind of fighting through the stages, it's like one thing, I guess, but it really hits home when you reach a point, that you realize, like, this is serious. And, well, it always has been, but, some people just don't realize. And, we've all had our differences here. Well, I shouldn't say we all, but some of us have had our differences here, which is what I was just talking about. But, and of course, certainly, even if you have, please pray, send positive vibes, positive thoughts, hope, pray, whatever it is you do to, bring positivity to another human being. please do so. It is very needed now. It is very much appreciated, you know, especially by, of course, June and those who love her and are close with her. This is not easy. This is not easy on her, obviously, on her family, on her closest friends, and most importantly on her, and, you know, her family, her child, her, you know, children. So yeah, just asking for prayers, please. I will probably talk more about this and maybe even make a short video or announce this in the beginning of a video, because I know some of you all, you know, maybe don't, you know, watch all the way through, or so anyways, you know, I'll just, you know, end on the note that, you know, she is, like I said, looking at things positively. The hospice will truly give her the assistance that she needs, you know, she really, you know, needs to, you know, rest and be comfortable and, you know, hopefully maybe get stronger and feel better, and that may buy more quality time that we all have to, you know, with her and that she has with her family. Because when you're straining your body and you're trying to do things that you can't and you're stressed and there's not enough, obviously that doesn't help. That can make a person worse and go downhill faster. So you know, let's look at this in a blessing in that way, that the help is really needed. And you certainly, when you get in times of, you know, horrific pain, which she's been, where you're laying there and then somebody's got to get you to an emergency room and you got to be seen before they can, it's horrible. So the hospice will make it so that they can manage the pain and they can help her with things, so she can gain some strength. And you know, she's most certainly sent her love and thanks to all of you that are thinking of her, that are praying for her. And yeah, that's about it. So all right, Oscar and I are gonna sign off. I think I'm just gonna change him off camera. You've all seen him get changed before. Oops, we're getting blurry. There we go. So, because he is just, the rain came in and it sounds beautiful, and he is just kind of, you know, he's not super hungry and he's just kind of relaxed and hanging out here. And I am going to shut this camera off and lean back and relax for 20 minutes. What do y'all think of that? All right, everyone. Oh, it is Friday, and I've been trying to do lives on Friday. I gotta say, my head, as far as migraines, is iffy today. I wasn't able to get a lot done. Like, it's, you know, a certain point in the afternoon, and I don't have near done the things that I needed to get done for today. So I am not 100% sure that I will be coming on live. However, I really do enjoy doing the live. So, if I can, you know, I will be later. So look out for that. Go ahead and make sure your notification bell is hit. Go and check too, because, you know, I've noticed too on the notification bells, like, you hit it once and it says you will get all the notifications. If you hit it again, and it says you will only get some. And then if you hit it again, you'll get none. And then you have to go through the cycle again to get all the notifications. So go ahead and check and go through your bell cycle and make sure that you have all of your notifications on, so that you don't miss when I go live, especially seeming I'm unfortunately not able to give you all an exact time when I do and stuff like that. So go check that. And Oscar says we of course appreciate some thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Yes. All right, everyone. Till next time. God bless.